News Radio, WAM 1180, welcomes you to the Seniors Rock Show, presented by the law firm of Wesley, Clark, and Peshkin. The Seniors Rock Show, a lively weekly discussion, shedding a bright light on aging with fun, entertainment, and important info for all adults. Join us with your comments or questions. Call or text 222-1180 or 1-800-295-1180. Now, from the News Radio WAM 1180 studios in downtown Rochester, here's your host, Joanna Palvino.
Good afternoon and welcome to Seniors Rock Radio and our live show from Northern Nurseries, Stone and Design Center in Fairport.
Indeed, quite the scene out here.
Yeah, you can hear it's a big crowd. They've had their coffee and it's their annual open house event. And we're out here celebrating, so I hope you'll join us. It's on Pittsford Palmyra Road. And if you tell them you heard it on Seniors Rock, maybe you'll win something. In fact, you don't have to tell them that. Everybody is eligible to win a Japanese maple tree, not a stone tree, a Japanese maple tree or a stone fire pit. So check that out. And, you know, Mike, if I see examples of other people's work or, you know, things that it can spark my creativity, that's always a good thing when I'm trying to have ideas to do things around the house. And there are some beautiful outdoor displays here, folks. And if you want some ideas, you can come out and check those out. We have stone and pavers, beautiful, and there's a lot of them. And there's a lily pad pond. So, Mike, most homeowners like to create exciting outdoor spaces. I know you enjoy the outdoors, and I see Kelly's here, your wife, and I'm wondering if you two are doing any outdoor stuff around the house.
Yeah, hey, happy Saturday, Joanna. We are, and in fact, we're going to be wandering around and checking out a lot of the displays they have, looking to get some ideas on what we can do at home. And, you know, folks, if you can get out here, it's a beautiful day, a lot going on. I can smell the good food over at Marty's Meats food truck. And Joanna, you mentioned the giveaways. Also, my understanding is everybody who comes out today gets to leave with a perennial.
Yes, that's right. I saw some lavender. I've got my eye on that. And you know, folks, Northern Nurseries Stone and Design Center is the place to check out a huge selection of pavers for patios and walls. They've got them all here. You can see outdoor kitchens, some beautiful stone fire pits, drills, and all the tools that you need to install them. And they have multiple manufacturers. That means a lot of choices for you. And there's some of the manufacturers are here today. So come on out and check them out. Guess what? There's going to be a discount on pavers. That never happens.
Right.
So if you are looking to do a paver around your house, make a sidewalk, come on out today till 3 o'clock. They've been here since 10. And
good stuff. Yeah, it's as I say, a lot of people out here enjoying the day. I see a lot of people walking by with some free lunches from Marty's Meats.
Yeah, and we got till 3 o'clock, so get moving if you want to. And again, discount on pavers. And while you're waiting, I'm going to turn the mic over to Mike Robinson. He is our estate planning attorney and weekly co-host of Seniors Rock Radio. Mike is a partner at the law firm of Wesley, Clark, and Peshkin. And I think I saw Deanne here, too, from Wesley, Clark, and Peshkin. And they're our show's presenting sponsors, too. So we're really thankful for their support and for Mike's wisdom each week. Mike, isn't it fun being here outside for the show?
It really is. It's, definitely different from what we usually do. And it is fun to be out with a lot of folks. And hopefully they'll stop by the tent here as we're broadcasting. I know we've got some giveaways that you'll be talking about later in the show. And, you know, I wanted to speak to something that came up this past week. As you know, I spend a lot of time, I should say, talking about the use of trusts in estate planning and how for many people it's really the best tool to use. But the question that I got this week was, well, so if I do have a trust, do I still need to have a will? And that's a great question. And there's really, even if somebody has done their planning with a trust, there are 3 important reasons that you still want to have a will. And the first is that, you know, sometimes despite our best efforts, despite the client's best efforts, we find that when someone passes away, they have an asset that did not get titled in the name of their trust. And so when we put together a trust-based estate plan, we use something that we call a pour-over will. And the purpose of that pour-over will is to make sure that if in fact there is an asset outside of somebody's trust when they pass away, that the will provide for a distribution of that item into the trust so that ultimately everything the client wants in the trust is going to be handled the way the trust prescribes. So it's something that we don't have to use very often, but it does come up, and it's important to make sure that those assets are going to move into the trust. Now, the second reason that you want to have a will, even if you have a trust-based estate plan, is if you have young children, because a will is the only document through which you can name guardians for your children. So under New York law, and in most states that I'm aware of, a trust cannot do that. So important to have a will if you have young children so that you can name guardians for them. And then the third and final reason, and doesn't come up a lot, but it does happen, is if you were to die in an accident, for example, where someone else was negligent. And so now there's a cause of action for a wrongful death. The only way that that action can be brought is through the executor or administrator of your estate. And so not by a trustee of your trust. So it would be important then to have a will so that you know who would be named as your executor. So you know who's going to have the authority to bring that action. And then again, ultimately, any recovery will pass through the pour over will into your trust and be handled the way that that you intend. So, you know, we talk a lot about trusts and talk about a lot of the problems that people have if they rely exclusively on a will, but that doesn't mean that a will still isn't an important part of your estate plan. So I just wanted to, because that was a great question, and I wanted to clarify that.
Great stuff as always. Thank you very much, Mike. And folks, we're out at Northern Nurseries, and Mike is here if you want to say hi to me in person. And so am I, of course. We'll be here till 2 o'clock. We'll be on the air till 1. And if you'd like to stop by, Mike might share some more of those gems out and stuff.
How about that?
And we've got other things you can do, folks. We can win some prizes. We've got several things here. Actually, we've got a 4-pack of ticket to the Red Wings. We've got another 4-pack to Seabreeze. That's popular.
Yeah, it's getting the hot weather, good for your weather.
Summer fun. And come on out and you get some free lunch here too, folks, from 11:30 till 1:30. I guess we're already past that point. But if you can get here by 1:30, Artie's Meats is here, and they have brisket, chicken, and pulled pork. It's a free lunch, folks. Hello. And the vendors that are here, there's paper folks, Bellegarde and Leo Lacroix, beautiful things. And if you want ideas on how to do papers, this is the place, as I said. And
who said there's no such thing as a free lunch, Joanna?
There is a free lunch here.
There is, yeah.
Seriously, there is. Northern Nurseries, and we're in, I guess it's Egypt, New York?
Yeah.
Or Fairport. I guess we're right on the line.
It's a Fairport mailing address, but yeah, this is the area of Egypt.
Yeah, we're right next to the Egypt Fire Department. Yep. And that's on Pittsford Palmyra Road, folks. So you still have time. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. You'll walk away with a beautiful plant, if nothing else. And you might win a Japanese, what is it called?
Japanese maple.
Maple.
Or the stone fire pit.
Stone fire pit.
That's right.
And that's for anybody who comes along. So stop in. And I see the boss man's coming over here right now.
That's right. Yeah,
David
coming up.
Willenbrock is the manager, and he is joining us right now, but he's going to spend some time with us after the break. So we only have another minute or two here. And some contractors, I didn't mention them. I met Steve Baird. He's with Twin Oaks. And also Jeff Falco from Rochester Landscape is here. So, boy, there's lots of things to do. And we hope you'll join us today. And Mike, anything you want to say before we go to break?
No, this is a wonderful opportunity to come out and get some great outdoor decorating ideas, pick up a free plant, and maybe win a Japanese maple or a fire pit.
We're live from Northern Nurseries, Stone and Design Center in Fairport. Folks, manager David Willenbrock joins us next on News Radio, WHAM 1180.
So Pam, there's a little bit of a delay in the chat just because of the internet connection here. So you might want to send us the 30-second thing, maybe about 45 seconds out. Welcome back to Seniors Rock Radio. We're not in a park, but we are at Northern Nurseries Stone and Design Center. And joining us now is David Willenbrock, the manager here. And David, welcome to Seniors Rock.
Hi, nice to be with you guys. It's a pleasure having you here for our open house, and it's been a fantastic day so far.
I'll say, you guys got here early. What time did you get here?
I got here at 6 o'clock.
And this open house goes, I'm just going to remind people till 3 o'clock because they have giveaways and discounts on pavers. Jumping in just to remind people because it's only a couple more hours. So
exactly, 3
yeah.
o'clock's how it goes as far as it goes. We have free lunch for people coming down. Marty's Meats is here with their food truck, and you guys are doing a great job on the radio here.
Well, thanks. I want to know more about how long you've been doing this open house, David.
We've been having this open house for about 15 years here. This is the first time we've had you guys here, and you guys have helped make it a big success today. We usually do this in the spring to help our customers learn what they're looking for at their houses. They usually come in with a lot of questions of, what can I use here? What can I do? I have this space. What can I do there? We try to push them in the right direction and show them what they can do with their spaces.
And I think that's important because, a lot of times people think, well, this is just a place where I need to go and buy something, but you offer design services.
Yes, we do. We'll help people design it if they're building it themselves. We'll help them choose materials, proper materials for the location. We can help them show them how to install, and then we also have certified contractors who are retail referral contractors who will do the install if you want somebody to do it. They'll come out to your house, they'll do the design, they'll work with you hand in hand to get the job done right.
And I'm going to mention that you get 3 vetted contractor names from these folks, so that's a big relief because let's face it, there are some fly-by-night things in every industry, and you want to be careful when you're spending that kind of money.
Right.
And,
these guys have we know they're insured. We know they install products the proper way. They're ICPI and NCMA certified, which are industry standard, and they do really good jobs. So we're very happy with what they have.
Yeah. To clarify something really quickly too, because I was under the impression that you sold flowers here to the public, but really the plants and the flowers are part of the landscape design that you work with contractors on. So folks, you can come here, you can see things, get ideas, and talk to the contractor, or talk to David, or talk to anybody here. They're all very knowledgeable. And today we've got guys who really know their stuff. They're right from the manufacturers, right?
Correct. We have some manufacturer representatives here from Belgard. Some of our manufacturer guys couldn't make it today, but Leo LaCroix from Belgard is here. One of our premier products. We also represent Teco Block, Cambridge, Nicolock, and Concrete Stone and Tile. So one of the nice things about coming down here too is we have a lot of displays down that you can come and look at. So you can see the product in the ground, see what it looks like. You can, we kind of have the different.
Dave, I'm going to have to just pause you there if you would. We're about to go to the news break, but folks, stay tuned. We're live from Northern Nurseries, and we'll be back with Dave Willenbrock here on News Radio WHAM 1180.
When you've lost movement, flexibility, strength, or balance, traveling a long distance for physical therapy seems like a bad decision. That's why Agape Physical Therapy has a convenient location near you, east side or west side. And there's a new location in Pittsford with Aqua Therapy. Let Agape Physical Therapy and wellness professionals customize a treatment program for you to help you recover quickly. Visit agapephysicaltherapy.com and schedule your free consultation today. No doctor referral needed. Effortlessly healthy meals are fresh, fully prepared, ready to eat, and hand-delivered. As a senior, I appreciate the 10% discount, and I love the never-frozen big variety of heart-healthy meals I get to choose from each week. Effortlessly Healthy is locally owned. Meals are perfect to send to a senior loved one. Just heat and eat. Effortlessly Healthy, delicious food, convenience, and a 10% senior discount. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay home. ehmeals.com. ehmeals.com, 585-254-0078.
Morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes.
Yes.
Watching the ships roll in, and then I'll watch them roll
Just wait till I get off the
away
radio, then.
again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Just sitting on the dock
I like
of
this
the
song,
bay.
Pam, thank you. And we are out here at Northern Nurseries Stone and Design Center in Fairport, New York. I'm Joanna, the host of Seniors Rock Radio, and we are happy to be here. And with us is manager David Willenbrock. And we've been talking to David about the event here today. It's their annual open house, and they have pavers, a discount if you get here by 3 o'clock. That's very unusual as far as I know. Right, David?
Correct, yes.
So what else is happening?
Well, we were talking about before we went on a break, the displays we have out here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, we wanted to make sure people understand that, when you come out here, we've got displays from, all of our vendors. And it kind of shows you what you can actually do. Looking at something on the ground gives you a much better idea of how it's going to look when you put it at your house or what you can do with it. And,
Or even on the walls. I mean, there's like an actual, like, it looks like a house over
a
there.
building, yeah, it's a facade of a house over there. So you could show, what you can do with, cultured stone and other stone. And we have some walls built around, stuff like that, so you could see what you could do. We also sell, blaze grills, and we sell, other products like that. We sell fire pits.
The fire pits are beautiful too. They're
Yep.
stone as well,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, so some of our other displays, we have kind of what we call our inspiration display, which is off to the right when you come in. It's got a pond in it. It's got,
So pretty.
it's got fire pits built in there. There's a fireplace in there. There's some beautiful plantings in there, specimen trees in there that you should really
Wait.
look at.
What's a specimen tree?
We've got a tree that's, not a usual tree, something that really stands out. We've got a tricolor beech in there, which has got three different colors on one leaf. There's beautiful fringe trees in there, some Kusa dogwoods that are just spectacular flowering right now. So,
Wow. And there's some shade in there and a nice spot to go in and have your lunch. If
There
you're
you
there.
go.
So
There you
you
go.
got some time yet, so come on out. So it's not even 1 yet. They're going to be here till 3. Right?
yes, exactly. We also have water features in there that you'll notice.
Beautiful.
So that's something that you can build on your own. We have starter kits on water features where if you want to just build like a bubbling urn or something like that, or we have pondless waterfalls, so you don't really need to take care of the water that much. And we also have, full scale ponds that you can build, put in on your own, or we have contractors who can put it in for you.
I have a question. I live in a townhome. Do you have things like water, things I could put on my patio? I mean, smaller kind of things like that?
Yeah, we have like we were talking about, like bubbling urns or something like
Oh,
that.
is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Is that like an urn that water comes out of and recircles?
exactly,
Oh.
yeah, and it goes down into a basin that's at the bottom of it, and it recirculates the water up to the top.
Stay over there. I'm gonna go check it out.
We don't have any in the display over
Oh,
there.
okay.
I do have to get some in there.
Okay.
We're constantly trying to improve what we have over there. So That's one of the things we want to bring in.
And of course, you have a website too that shows a lot of what we're talking about, folks. If we can't make it out here today, what's the website?
It is Northern Nurseries Stone and Design.
Yeah, yeah, it's really nice, and it's Pittsford Palmyra Road.
Yep, 7516 Pittsford Palmyra Road is where we're at.
Right next to the Egypt Fire Department.
Yeah, and folks, we're here. Well, we're not here past 1 o'clock. That's when the show ends, but the open house here goes till 3 o'clock. And I'm looking forward after we sign off to going into the display area because Kelly was over there and she was raving about it. So I've got to go check that out too.
It's really beautiful. I might stay here tonight. Can I put a tent over there? No, I think that means no. But
we could work that out.
No, I'd be too scared. I'd be here by myself because my husband will not camp with me. He's over there laughing.
Yeah, well,
I am looking at this Japanese maple tree and it is absolutely beautiful, that reddish color. That's the one that you're giving away, right?
Yes, so we do have some giveaways today. Our giveaway, you can either choose from you have to register for that. We have a Japanese maple, Japanese threadleaf maple, or we have a fire pit from Belgard, which could be easily installed pretty much anywhere that you want it.
and that's a stone fire pit, correct?
Yes, it is, yes.
Yeah.
Stone fire pit with a metal insert, yes.
Everything's stone. Even your wife Patty, who's registering people when they come in, has stones on her table to hold down paper.
Yeah, and don't talk about that stone on the finger, all right?
Wait, I can check that out. So how long have you been here, David?
Well, I've only been here 2 years now. This is my second year here, but I've been with Northern Nurseries for about 28 years now. I've managed down in New Jersey area. I was down there for quite a while. The manager who was here before me retired, so I had the opportunity to move up here to this wonderful place, Rochester. My wife is from Auburn, and she's got a large family. She's one of 9 kids, so a lot of family in the area. So we decided to come up here. Happy wife, happy life.
You got it. All right, keep listening, folks. This is News Radio WHAM 1180, Seniors Rock, and we'll be right back after these messages.
You know, well, I'm a chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
And welcome back. You're listening to Seniors Rock Radio on News Radio WHAM 1180, and we've been broadcasting today live from Northern Nurseries Stone and Design out on Pittsford Palmyra Road, Route 31. And Joanna, what a great time. Again, it's a beautiful day. It's been great to see a lot of people out here. Wonderful displays, giveaways. Anybody who comes by for the open house leaves with a free perennial, and you have an opportunity to win a stone fire pit as well as a nice little Japanese maple I see next to us here.
Those perennials, Mike, are not little tiny ones either. They're nice size.
They really are. Yep. It's so folks, come on out if you like to spend time outdoors and you're thinking about what you might want to do around your home. Some great ideas here at the open house.
Yeah, and nice people too. They're so welcoming, and there are some manufacturers reps here too, besides the regular staff, all very helpful. And there's it looks like a house. There's like a facade of a house, so you could see how you could use stone on your house, on your pavers. Even I think those are fire pits or something over there.
Exactly. And it's, as David was saying earlier, it's one thing to go online and look at things or even in magazines, but when you can actually see something in person, it's just, I'd like to do that. It's just, it gives me a better idea of how something might fit around my house. And so, yeah, folks, come on out, and for at least another 35 minutes, you can get a free lunch from the Marty's Meats food truck. They got some brisket, some pulled pork. I think they got chicken sandwiches over there too. So I'm headed for some brisket when we sign off here.
Same. And then I'm gonna go over in that beautiful area where the pond is.
Yeah,
There and just
yeah.
those trees. There's red trees and they're beautiful, beautiful.
it is. And other things going on this weekend. I know you're interested in, Joanna, the Belmont Stakes. You're gonna
Big
put
gamble.
a bet down, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw one down. Usually it's throwing it away, basically, but I do.
Oh, but that's good. Yeah, no, lots to do in the area this weekend, and a lot of good music going on. So
Aren't you hitting the road to go to a concert?
I am. I'm going to be at Point of the Bluff to see Taj Mahal and Los Lobos later today.
Very cool.
Looking forward to that.
You were into music, and I don't know if the listeners know this, but you actually do know how to play the guitar, right? I mean, do you play any other instruments?
No, well, at least not in public. So, but it's always fun to bang around on something.
Yeah, I like to play the spoons. That's my thing.
There you go.
Anyway, it has been a wonderful day, and it's going to continue. I see the blue sky. Thank you. The smoke is gone now, folks. So
Man, wasn't that something?
Yeah,
this
it
past
was.
week? Yeah.
sure was. We just kept those windows closed. I think it was going to rain any minute, but
Yeah.
yeah, out on the lake, you couldn't even see the lake. It was like lake and sky all gray.
You order it today.
So, but today's beautiful, folks. So you've got till 3.
Don't know what
If you're looking for pavers for your house, come on out here to Northern Nursery Stone and Design Center in Fairport. And while we're here, I wanted to welcome home retired Rochester Police Department Sergeant Brett Zabreski as he arrives in Rochester this weekend. We are so happy for him and what he's done in the last 48 days, 48 marathons, Mikey, in memory of his fallen colleague, Officer Anthony Mazurkowitz, or Maz, as they call him. So if you're out there, line the streets and cheer him on this weekend.
Boy, that's something.
I'll say he's doing 2 more marathons as he comes into the city.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
I think all tomorrow by noon.
That's crazy. And we're headed out, folks. So again, thanks for listening. Come on out to Northern Nursery Stone and Design. Have a great week. Be well and be kind.
We'll be here next week on Saturday at noon, so come on back, won't you? Talk to you then, and maybe today if you come on down to Northern Nurseries. And fun time being here. Another day to remember that
Seniors
seniors rock.
Yeah.